Do you know how brave Bart's grandpa was when he was young? He not only participated in World War II, but also led a fearsome special operations team. They almost managed to assassinate Hitler. He could even stop a bomb from exploding with his bare hands. But his experiences were regarded as a lame joke by the children. The laughter and mockery from his classmates and parents grew louder and louder. This made Bart feel extremely embarrassed. But at this moment, Abe received a mysterious letter.
Seventh Hellfish is dead! That means the fortune's almost mine.
He dressed neatly and went to his teammate's grave. There he met Mr. Burns, the richest man in Springfield. After looking at each other, they took out their respective keys. Then they inserted the keys into the keyhole in front of the tombstone.
Well, Simpson, 7 gone. As soon as you're in your pressboard coffin, I'll be the sole survivor and the treasure will be mine.
Over my dead body it will!
That's exactly the point.
That night, Burns sent an assassin to kill Abe. Fortunately, Abe mistook the alarm clock for his dentures, so he didn't get poisoned.
Abraham Simpson, your family is here to visit you.
Hot diggity, my family's come to visit me!
Abe thought his son was going to pick him up and have a family reunion, but he suddenly remembered that they had never come to visit him. The assassination attempts kept failing. The assassin finally came up with a thorough plan.
Was that me or was that you?
Abe was so scared that he fled out of the ward, but the assassin didn't want to let this target go easily. However, the nurse persuaded Abe to go back to the ward and rest. Then she took out a weapon and aimed it at the assassin.
Our residents are trying to nap!
Abe fled to his son's house, but since there was no extra room in the house, they could only let Abe share a room with Bart. When they were alone, Abe finally told Bart his secret. During World War II, he commanded a 9-man team named the Hellfish to fight on the battlefield. They were on the verge of successfully killing the enemy general, but Burns suddenly started causing trouble.
Little help?
After the war, they went to an abandoned castle to rest, but Burns took a fancy to the treasures in the castle. Under his persuasion, the team members decided to seize the wealth in the castle. They agreed to hide this wealth, and then signed an agreement. Only the last person alive could possess this treasure.
Ox was the first to go. He got a hernia carrying the crate out of the castle. 5 more men died in the Veterans Day float disaster of '79. Now, with Asa gone, it's down to me and Burns.
Great story, Grandpa. Could've used a vampire, though. Night.
Oh, my own grandson thinks I'm a liar.